Stutterheim. Thanks very much, Busisiwe. A crippled municipality, will it be able to continue with its work without a cash injection from the provincial or national government after all this?
Good afternoon, Nompu. We were hoping to speak to the municipal manager or the mayor of the municipality, but they are locked in a council meeting in another location where the SIU report that was investigating allegations of fraud and corruption into the municipality is expected to be tabled. But when you look from a distance, Nompu, the state of affairs in the municipality, you don't seem to get you are also thinking that this municipality will not be able to continue, because just last month there were reports that workers will not be paid, and there were fears that they will not be paid, but fortunately for them they ended up being paid. So there is that concern, and those reports, rumors are surfacing that the municipality is struggling financially to carry on with its business. You see behind me the buildings that were burnt down were left gutted and they have not been fixed. Refuse collection has not been done. But to talk to us about this, there are the youth, young people who were at the forefront of the protest that was calling on the dissolvement of the council in the municipality. I'm joined by Ubutembelani Suloti. But now that ikansile ihlengahlengisiwe kwabekwa obanye osodolophu, ingaba ninalithemba lokuba izinto zawukwazi ubuyekile esiqhelweni apha kumasipala?
Ewe sisi sinalo ithemba ukuba izinto zawubuyela esiqhelweni. Isizathu ndisitsho nje ukuba le leadership iANC isinike yona siye sayamkela, and ibingalamagama besiwafuna, then yona ibisinikile amagama ayo abasuka ecalata sawakhaba lo magama lawo, but thina sinalo ithemba kwesikhokelo singenileyo ngokamasipala basizasiqhuba kakuhle.
Well, no, but saying there that they are hopeful that the new council that has been put in place with the new mayor, the speaker and the chief whip, that things will get back to normality in Stutterheim, and they're hopeful because these are the leaders that they themselves nominated and raised with the ANC to put in place. But no, they are also hopeful, and there are expectations as the president prepares for his State of the Nation address that he will be able to touch on the challenges facing Stutterheim, and indeed it would seem like what the president is expected to talk about: unemployment, corruption, the state of the economy of the country. Stutterheim is a reflection of that. But let me talk to Budluxolo Boy, who's one of the leaders who were also at the forefront of the march. But xa nijonga njengomongameli ezawisa intetho yakhe ngokuhlwa nje, nilindele ukuba athethe ntoni, ethetha nani apha eCumakala?
Enkosi sisi izinto esizilindeleyo thina singabahlali balapha eCumakala ye-fraud kuqala, utyewo lemali ngumasipala walapha, urhulumente ophetheyo. Okwesibini silindele izinga lesikolo, i-education. Eyesithathu silindele into yoba ilanto ezempilo, ngoba into esibethayo kakhulu ezempilo ziyalekisha kakhulu kweli cala lethu lalapha eCumakala. Eyesine silindele izinga lezamapolisa, i-safety and security, into yokuba mayinga-operate ngendlela ethanda ngayo i-abuse abahlali balapha eCumakala as izinto bezisenzeka basli, into yokuba kungenwe door to door, kuhambe kukhangelwana nabantu abanjengam nabantu abanjenge-leadership licamkwethu njengoba sithetha nani nje. Zizinto esizilindeleyo ezo apha ekuhlaleni.
Emva koku ke ngoku nantsi idolophu inyekenyeke, kukho inkukuma ezitratweni, ii-services. Ingaba niza kwenza ntoni nina njengolutsha, ingakumbe beliqhankqalaza ezi zinto ziphume from that, ukuncedisana nomasipala?
Izinto thina esizilindeleyo njengolutsha into yokuba sisebenzisane sonke. Ukusebenzisana sonke sisi into yokuba abantu abangaphangeliyo bakwazi ukufumana amathuba okuklina le dolophu ibidakiswe kwasithi. zizinto esizilindeleyo ezo. Singaqhathwa ngumasipala asibhatale ipeanuts abe efumana imali eninzi. Silindele izinto ezinjalo thina sisi.
Koskakulu, Mr. Boy. Well, Luxolo Boy is saying that they are expecting the president to touch on youth unemployment, but more start to tackle the issue of education, because many here in Stutterheim are not educated, and to solve the issue of unemployment, we would need to start there to produce a conducive environment where young people are able to go to school. They are also hoping that the president will look into the matter of fraud and corruption in the country, and it will boil down, Nompu, to local government, because the problem is not only there at national, but it boils down to the local government sphere. You'd remember that we reported that the Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs Department in the province instituted an investigation into the affairs of this municipality, and that report has been tabled, and it fingers irregular expenditure, it fingers irregular appointment of employees, irregular appointment of service providers without following proper procedures in doing so, as according to the Municipal Act. So they are hopeful that all that, the things that are happening, the president's address will touch on that. And also with the commissions, well, I was talking to the people around here, that the commissions that are going on at in the country, looking at how corruption is at government departments, something similar to that must be brought down to municipalities, to local government, to actually tackle the issue of fraud and corruption that prevents and actually hinders service delivery in local government departments. Nompu.
Thanks very much for that, Busisiwe. More news for you after a short